Hello, hello. And for those of you in America, happy Thanksgiving. For those of you that are not in America, happy Friday Eve. I hope you are all doing well. Let me just check and make sure everything looks good. In my streaming universe, everything does look good. Okay, that's acting a little weird. I'm going to go ahead and restart them and make sure that everything is streaming okay. It is, I say. Let's do this um, and do that, and do this and do that, and do the other. Yuppies, yuppers. Let me go ahead and do that. So that all looks good. Okay, we are going to like ourselves. Let me go ahead and share this out to the world of the digital age. Um, First off, happy Thanksgiving. I am live. Let me put okay. So I got this over on well, what is it? Wix, X, whatever you want to call it. And then let's go over to threads and we will put that here and the post that. Now we got that all done. Then we're going to do a poll. Now this is a decidedly poll for America, but you guys can anybody can kind of vote, and try to if you can try to find the best alternative, like for whatever country you live in. So I like this side dish best. Dressing or stuffing, which is basically like a breaded. It's basically bread broke up, put seasonings in it, and you either dressing is when you put it inside um, the turkey or the bird to cook it. A stuffing is when you just put it in a dish and cook it in the oven. Mashed potatoes. I think that's just pretty much a given there. Um, Cranberries, um, out of a can, fresh, um, whatever, like they can be jellied, and a green bean casserole, which I don't know if this is just a regional thing. I despise green bean casserole. It's basically like you take French cut green beans and you put like cream of mushroom soup in it and you cook it, and then you put like these little fried onion things on top of it. Ugh, I don't like it, but it's a pretty much a staple here in the South. It just makes me cringe. But that's our polls for today. So okie doke. Now let's today is a Monday. Monday, it's not Monday. It's Thursday. Thursday, November 28th. I gotta take that off and I gotta fix that because that's wrong. It's just wrong. So let me fix it, see if it'll let me fix it. Because I got the date right. Yes, it did fix it. Excellent. Okay, so here we go. Let's now start that all over again. It is Thursday, November 28th, 2024. It's day 33 of the year, and we have 32 days remaining in this year of 2024. Our meme for today is the thing I am most thankful for right now is elastic waistbands. Happy Thanksgiving! So that is our little meme here today. And let's see who is all here in the chat. We have Snorterpoopus Cuber. Hello, humans and other critters. Hello to you, Snorterpoopus. I hope you are doing well. And Fallout Dave says, hello, Mrs.DadmanWalking. Just finished the Thanksgiving food. Very good. We have we're going to someone's house to eat. So our Thanksgiving contribution is sodas. So that's what we're sending. We have Connie Clary. Hello to you. I hope your Thursday is well. And we have hellos and hellos and hellos. Hey, Snorter Poopers had to reboot stupid computer. One of the fans suddenly started making a big loud noise. I have a love-hate relationship with computers. Have you cleaned it? I have to, like, every month, take my computer apart and clean the dust out of it. It's not a difficult process to do. And he says, "I hear Dadman got his pies." Yes, he did. Do you think he ate them all last night? Nope, they're in the refrigerator or freezer, wherever they belong. We have Saribot and Stream Elements that joined us over on the Twitch side. We have JPRPH1. Happy Thanksgiving to you, JP. I hope you are doing well today. And Devin says, "Morning, missus. Love you and have a great stream." Ang and I are lurking while watching the parade. You enjoy that parade. Um, oh, Flappy Toykey Day. Oh, they forgot to refresh it. Now you're watching. Oh, I'm so glad. And Snorted Poopers waves to Ang. And let's see. I think we are good. We have hellos. So let's go ahead and follow Dave. My pumpkin pie is almost done. Not quite. A few more minutes. Then the cornbread goes in the oven. Do you use your cornbread to make cornbread stuffing, or do you just eat it as cornbread? Rolls, I should have put bread rolls down. Everybody likes dinner rolls. Tonight, around 5 p.m., I'm saying around 5 p.m. because we're going to family at 1. Hopefully, we'll get home by then uh, so to do this. But I will do the stream tonight. Let's see. Connie says, "Happy Thanksgiving, everyone." And Fallout Dave, nope, just eating it as cornbread. Yum. And Dadman says hello, and Sashi says, "Greetings, everyone. Was playing Star Trek Online and didn't realize the time." Well, welcome. Your day is almost over. Well, it's 11:08 p.m. where you're at. I hope we get rid of daylight savings time. Any of this, I hope we get rid of it. Ugh, I hate it. And Fallout Dave says, "No turkey too expensive and too much for just 2 people, but doing a crock pot cranberry chicken dinner in the spirit of the day." Hey, you know what? I don't think you have to have a turkey for Thanksgiving. You have whatever you want. If you want pizza, have pizza. Take the stress away. I sometimes think so much stress is on this. Tonight at 8 p.m. on Dadman Walking channel, uh, him and Angelo are going to be playing Fortnite. Back to the beginning. The I don't know if you guys know, but Dadman really loves the map. I don't think he's told anybody, but he really loves the map in Fortnite. And it was the one that him and Ang that Ang introduced to him when, to do Fortnite because it was during 2020 when all the the lockdowns and everything, and and he was going stir crazy, and so Ang introduced him to this game, um, and that's where it all started. And so they're going to go back and reminisce some. So let's see. We have Phantom Outsider. Hello, Phantom Outsider. I hope you are doing well. Paula there says, "I want to keep daylight savings time and just never go back. Then we'll not be so dark so early." Yeah, whatever one. I want it where we have um it's more light in the evening. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't know what there's daylight there's I don't know. I just hate the time changes. Yes, he does like the maps. I don't know why he didn't tell us that. I don't know. I just think he wants to keep it to himself. And Devin says, "Yes, seriously, Ang saved my life then. Yeah, he was going crazy. We all were going crazy. But yeah, that's tonight at 8 p.m. on Dadman's channel. So go over there and watch the fun. They are fun to watch. Um, Tuesday, I'm going to be building the Dallas Cowboy helmet. Um, I was going to do it last week, but stuff came up. So that is on Tuesday. And well, I guess I didn't do the music. Oops. Oops. So let's go ahead. Yes, so Ang is the angstigator of the fortnightery. And yes, and Dabban didn't want to share about his love for the map because he just wanted to keep everybody guessing. So, okay, I got to do the music here and let's get everything set up here. Da 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 da. It's puzzle time. Da 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 da. It's puzzle time. Yay! It's puzzle time, everybody. No call today, but well, I'm gonna go ahead and post this one up. But they got the note yesterday, and in the afternoon at 1, I could have gone to the HR doctor yesterday by 2:30, or more realistically, this Monday. So going to the HR doctor early Monday, and hopefully this will be over soon. I do. I I do hope so. It's been a long ordeal for you, and just to get some closure, absolutely. And then we cannot pronounce this. Where's the meat, Mrs. Dagman? Where's the meat, Mrs. Dagman? Calmly, I ask, because they're side dishes, and side dishes are not usually meat based. Usually, they're the stuff that complement the main entree, which is a meat of some sort. Um, so that's why we have side dishes. I mean, those are some traditional side dishes that we have here in America on our Thanksgiving, which is today. So if you could think of comparable dishes that you like, then you can substitute it in for that. Like if it's not cranberries, but maybe there's some kind of compote or chutney or something that you like, you can add that. Um, so very flexible today on the poll. Um, and Fallout Dave says, yes, Dad Man is a man of mystery with how he feels about the Fortnite maps. Um, and we have, and Sashi says, stuffed food. We have fried stuffed tofu. It's tofu with a meat filling. How interesting. Because over here, most people, when they're eating tofu, they're eating it because they don't eat as a meat substitute. But name we cannot pronounce. Those are not things that we eat for Thanksgiving. Okay, we can have. Okay, I gotta post it. I gotta put this up here. Sausage are side dishes. Burgers are side dishes. Burgers are not side dishes. Liver can. I guess liver can be a side dish. But okay, we can have sausage stuffing. So so yes. And Connie says Happy Thanksgiving. I'm gonna put that one up there. Happy Thanksgiving to all. So I'm gonna look up tofu, fried stuffed tofu. Okay, interesting. So these, okay, from the walks of life. Let me do this. This looks really good. Well, because it's fried, number one, and anything fried is good. Shall we just admit that right there? So let's bring this over here. We haven't even started the puzzle yet, and we're already looking at food. So here's some different versions. Let me see. This one looks really good. I was hoping to find one that was kind of open. Oh, there, that one. You can kind of see the inside of the filling. Um, so let's look here. Um, This is let me check this recipe. This is from the Walks of Life. Do they put stuff it? What do they stuff it with? Okay. So, here is a recipe. Let me see if I can find it. Jump to the recipe. They use shrimp for the filling. This is a shrimp filling. They use a shrimp, salt, um, oil, sesame oil, Shaoxing wine, cornstarch, and fresh white ground pepper. And then they use a soft tofu, and then you need some cornstarch and a cup and oil for frying them. And then they make a dipping sauce of sugar, light and dark soy sauce, and chopped scallions. So that is it. Crispy skin stuffed tofu, and I bet you can stuff it with any kind of meat stuffing you would like. This one is a fish stuffing, but so here we go with this. There's this recipe here. Let me go over to Discord. I always worry where it's going to pop up. Um, so let's go over to food. Let's go over to Malaysian food, even though they might not all be Malaysian, but they're from our friend in Malaysia. So there we have crispy stuffed tofu. That sounds actually very good. And let me go ahead and import another recipe into my cookbook. And we will save this. And it doesn't look really involved. Now, these kind of look like the stuffing, the ones that I have shown, look like the stuffing is kind of coming out the outside. But they still look delicious nonetheless. So, yum. So anyway, that is a fried stuffed tofu. So yum. And let's see. And Dadman has 276 subscribers. Yay! Thank you guys so much. And name we cannot pronounce says turkey stuffed with sausage liver, minced beef, and bacon. That's a proper meal. The food watching does not count on your game time. Yes. Well, let's go ahead and start this. And let's see, what word will we do today? Let's do aju. And there's an A, E, and a U. There are 3 vowels in this. Wow. Um, and a name we cannot pronounce says stuffed tofu with tofu. Does that count? No. And Sashi says, yes, you can use different meat for the filling. And we have Miss Martin Hughes says, hello to you. How are you doing this morning? And Dadman, in our country, yes, a lot in the United States. I agree with you, Dadman. He says it seems ironic to stuff tofu with meat. Not every country uses tofu as a meat substitute. I think it sounds absolutely delicious. Um, so we have aju, we have an A, an E, and a U. Let's check out the poll here. And like I said, this is somewhat of an American slant on a poll. So we have 7 votes with dressing or stuffing in the lead, with the mashed potatoes second. Cranberries and green bean casserole are sadly in third place. Now I like cranberries, but I either like the jellied cranberries or I like fresh cranberries. The reason I like jellied cranberries sometimes is like the day after, if you have all the, you know, the traditional American Thanksgiving meal of the turkey, stuffing, mashed potatoes, and all that. What you do the next day is you get 2 pieces of bread, you put a little bit of butter on them, and you put some salt, and then you put some turkey. and then you put a piece of, you slice the jellied cranberry and you stick that on top of it, and then you put some stuffing, then you put some mashed potatoes, and you smush it all together, and you have a sandwich. Oh my goodness. A name we cannot pronounce says, "When we want a meat substitute, we use meat." So we have an A, an E, and a U. Um, our poll today, if you haven't guessed, it's because it's Thanksgiving here in the States. And so that is why I did that poll for today. So what could this be? We got to think of a word. And Sashi says that's because most of the West uses tofu as a meat substitute. In Asia, it's a companion dish. Right. So let's see. An A, an E, and a U. Oh my gosh, what could this word be with all those vowels? Q-U-A. How about quake? Quake. It's not quake, but we have an E at the end. How about M-A-U-V? How about mauve? Mauve. Nope, but we have an A-U. We know where all the vowels go. Taupe or top. I'm not sure what that word is. But there's a T, so we have a T in the fifth spot. Blank A-U-T-E. Gauge, that would have been a good one. But we now know that there's a T. Well, you didn't know there was a T when you typed in gauge. It kind of, I think sometimes there's a delay of when I type stuff than when it shows on YouTube. Sometimes there's like a 5-second delay. So so yeah. So I kind of trying to take that in consideration when I look at the words. Yeah, we found out, I think, after you type that in. So we have saute. How appropriate for, it is not saute, but it has, there's the T. Hot. That is the word, H-A-U-T-E. What does that word mean? I've heard the word, but I don't know. I don't really know what it means. Fashionably elegant. High class. Well, this show certainly is not hot. Haute. Sorry, there's no H pronounced haute. So when they say haute couture, it's fashionable. Fashionable um, clothing. We are certainly not haute. I think it's haute couture. No, we are not. So we have an H at the beginning, an A in the third, and if you look, the E cannot be in the fourth or fifth, so the E has to be here. So we have H, whoops. So we have H-E-A. So that is the, and there is a D. Yes, it's fashionable. I don't know if you necessarily call it snooty. Just, I guess, but yes, just very, yes. So we have an H-E and an A. And let's see, let's look at National Today. Today's the Mates in the United States. It's the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And that's what Dadman and Ang are watching right now. Let's see, this parade, when has it, this parade was first introduced in 1924. And it's continued to grow and develop since then. It's become an important part of the holiday season. Each year, the floats become bigger and more elaborate with thousands of volunteers joining in to make this holiday celebration enjoyable for all those watching from home and coming to attend the parade. The parade starts with Tom the Turkey float. Um, so Here's the float that it starts with, and this is from the website National Today. That's the float that the parade starts with, and it ends every year with Santa Claus. So, Dadman is a believer that Christmas season should not start until the end of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade when Santa Claus appears. So, Uh, that, um, that is celebrated today here in this country. I don't know if they show it in any other countries. So we have the word heard, and it was heard, and then we have an E in the second, and there's a P which is not in the fourth spot. And that's all we have from that. And Sashi says, I'm the farthest thing from haute couture. So am I. So am I. I am not fashionable at all. So we have, let's say, we have an E in the second spot. Let's see what else is today. Penny, P-E, it could be. It could be wrong, but it could be right too. It's not going to hurt to try it. Penny. Well, we got the P and the E, and it ends with a Y. So let's see. How about we try another name? Peggy. Peggy. It was Peggy. So follow that, even though it was wrong, it did point us in the correct direction. And today is Thanksgiving, but also in this country, they also we have the National Day of Mourning, and um, um, on this day also Native American people in New England gather together to protest. To them, Thanksgiving serves as a reminder of the unjust treatment that Native Americans have received since the 1620 Plymouth Landing. Um, the National Day of Mourning reminds us all that Thanksgiving is only part of the story. Since 1970, Native Americans have gathered at noon on Coles Hill in Plymouth, Massachusetts, to commemorate a National Day of Mourning. Pilgrims landed in Plymouth and established the first colony in 1620. As such, it's the oldest municipality in New England. Many Native Americans, however, don't celebrate the arrival of the Pilgrims and other European settlers. Thanksgiving to them is a brutal reminder of the genocide of millions of Native people, the theft of Native lands, and the relentless assault on Native cultures. They participate as a way to honor Native ancestors and the struggles of Native peoples to survive today. So it always shows there are two sides to every story, and I think that it needs to be recognized. Um, Dabman said Peely. I thought Peely too. Peely, which is from Fortnite. Sashi says, I consider myself de mode couture, dowdy, out of fashion, and bland dressing. Yeah, I'd be happy wearing a t-shirt and black capris. So we have an E, then we have a T and a D. The T is not in the first or fourth, and the D is not at the end. So what could this word be? Too many letters. And for some reason, the L cannot go in the third spot. Detox, detox. It was detox. And then we have an APE at the end with an R and a G. Um, Usually GR goes like that. So we have a grape. Then we have an S at the beginning, an E in the fourth spot, and then an R and an O. An R and an O. Everyone, if you'd like to help support my channel, you can support it by going to my Ko-fi page and giving me a donation, a gift. Buy me a cup of coffee. You can buy me one cup of coffee. You can buy me, a cup of coffee every month. You can buy me a small cup of coffee or a big cup of coffee. So we have a sober. Yes, the E is in the way of score. I thought that too. So let's try sober. Sober, sober, and it is sober. Then we have an N um, in the middle of the word in the third spot. We have a Y, which is not at the end, a V, which is not in the fourth spot. So there we go. Sober was good. Yes, I agree. And it was correct. So thank you, name we cannot pronounce. We have a turkey free Thanksgiving. Um, there are several supportive perspectives for the removal of the turkey from the Thanksgiving feast. From the foodie point of view, there are many more scrumptious proteins than the humble gobbler. There are also vegetarian and animal rights viewpoints, which are self explanatory. Regardless of your perspective, choices abound for a delicious spread without a turkey. When you keep the yam, sweet corn casserole, pumpkin pie, and mashed potatoes, there are only a few other items left to fill the table. Proteins come in a variety of forms. You can have chickpeas and quinoa. They're a lot of protein. You can stuff them along with cheese and seasonings into bell peppers for a colorful centerpiece. For those who need meat on the table, roast leg of lamb or serve a tender prime rib. So there are many different ways that you can celebrate Thanksgiving without having a turkey. And that was from nationaldaycalendar.com. Vinyl, Vinyl, vinyl. And the name we cannot pronounce, yay! And then we have an I in the second, a T in the fourth, and then there is an H and a D. I think I know what this word is, but I'm going to go to check out our poll. So we have 9 votes today. We have 8 people watching. Thank you so much for that. Let me flip this. Actually, we have 9 people watching, 9 likes. Thank you so much for that. I have 276 subscribers. Thank you so much. I finally got over that 264 number, I think it was. We have 9 votes with dressing in the lead and mashed potatoes second. I love mashed potatoes. I absolutely do. And we have the word width. And Sashi says, I wholeheartedly believe in animal rights. I believe I have a right to partake of their flesh. I do too. As long as it's humane, um I agree. So we have a Sashi and a Fallout Dave. And the Penny says, Happy Thanksgiving, you all. Hello, Penny. Hello. We have a O in the second and fourth, and then an S, B, and an M. I hope your day is finding you well. I hope you do. I'm gonna be mean, and if anybody is a vegetarian, I apologize. But you know the group PETA, which they say people for the ethical treatment of animals. I had a sticker one time and it said PETA and it said people eating tasty animals. And I stuck it on the back of my computer. So whenever I use my computer, people saw it. So yes. So we have what could this be? Um, what could this be? I really all of this. I'm just gonna say S-O can't be S-M can't be S-O B-O oh bosom. Oh, it's a shame stunning isn't here. Bosom. And name it yes, no, Penny, it did not. It was Peggy, but we guessed your name. We guessed your name as part of our puzzle. And the name we cannot pronounce says, I like vegetarians, they taste good. And the Snow Creeper says to Penny, a flappy turkey day. And so we have a bosom. It's a shame Stunning isn't here because it was at least it's a um, variant of a boobs. I agree with you, Sashi. I agree that there's a lot that yes. Um I'm just gonna say yes. So we have a pearl, then we have a D, an R, an O. So we can do droll, droll. You're welcome, Dad, man. So we have droll, and then let's see. I know what this word is because we only have one letter, but I'm going to say today is a red planet today, and this is from National Today. It recognized the planet that has captivated human observers for countless years, Mars. Right now, we know that Mars is red thanks to photographs beamed back to Earth from American rovers. For centuries, the naked human eye has been able to detect the reddish tinge of the solar system's fourth planet glimmering in the night sky. Little did scientists know the red on Mars's surface came from a preponderance of iron oxide, or common rust. On Red Planet Day, we celebrate our fascination with Mars, along with all the scientific advancements into understanding the dusty planet. So Red Planet Day today, and that was from nationaltoday.com. So we have a Pinto. We have Atwood. Hello, Atwood. What's up? Not much. Well, not much. We have Pinto. Yes, I agree, Sashi. That yes, yes. Do as I say, not as I do. I agree with you totally. Um, I will trust somebody who really puts their money where their mouth is. And you, like you say, you can't fly around in a private jet telling us about the us driving our car is causing problems. So yes, yes. Sachi's saying a lot of the organizations are like the climate activists that keep flying everywhere in private jets. Yes. So we have a Pinto, and name we cannot pronounce says Mars is red because it's bloody. And I don't know if I said hello to Atwood properly. So hello and happy Thanksgiving to you. So we have a DEB and then a U and an S. So you cannot be at the end of the word as you see with adieu. So it is debus. And Mars is red because it's bloody. We have a U in the second, an ly at the end. And then we have a Z, C, F, or J that we could use. If we had a G, we could have done fugly. 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 Oh, oh. Fully. Very good. That could be it. Let's try fully. And then we have fully. Then we have a whirl. And then we have an FRO with a N and a W. Let's see, we got only two more celebrations. Let's go ahead and get them. We have a National French Toast Day. This is a perfect morning breakfast, especially on a Thanksgiving. You can actually make it and bake it in an oven, and it's absolutely delicious. It says and that was just me. That had nothing to do with what they have here on daysoftheyear.com. It says one amazing blend of foods is perfectly able to make a morning fantastic, and it's blending eggs, milk, and cinnamon with bread dipped in. There's something about the savory, sweet smell of it and the anticipation of having it painted with butter and drizzled with syrup. With a side of breakfast sausage or bacon and a tall glass of orange juice, the promise of this deliciousness will help to get a person out of bed on even the worst of days. The only thing I say is with the orange juice, because as soon as you take and eat one piece of that French toast with syrup, that orange juice is going to taste funny because you have all that sweetness of the syrup and that orange juice is going to taste bitter. So you have to drink your orange juice before you eat your French toast with syrup, or you have a glass of milk or coffee. National French Toast Day is one that honors this amazing breakfast delight, encourages everyone to enjoy it for breakfast or lunch or even dinner, either alone or with a few friends or family members. So, National French Toast Day. That was from daysoftheyear.com, and I think we're pretty much done with this. Yep. So we have one more celebration. So we have a frown. To turn that frown upside down. We don't want no frowns here. And Atwood says, "Is there life on Mars?" Which is "Life on Mars" by David Bowie. We have frown. We have meter. We have later later. And Atwood says, "What's up, Dave?" And he says, "Just finished making the Turkey Day food." And Sort of Poopa says, "Yay." We have Shaw. We have FA. Um, we can do, there's a Z, C, a J. So we can do faced with a C or faded with the AD. We have to make a decision. Faded or faced. I don't think FAZED is a word. Oh, it is. So we have three choices. We have phased, faced, or faded. So Snorter says try faded. That's whoops. Oh, so we can't do the D there. So it can't be faded. It's either faced or phased. And Sashi says there is life on Barsoom, according to Edgar Rice Burroughs. Well, phooey. But we have two other choices. I was going to do faded. That's on it. But we have faced with a C, FACED, or phased, FAZED. Let's try phased. It was not phased, so it must be phased. But we got rid of that. See, if we could get that J, we would have used all the letters today. I hope we do. So we have dilly, we have trope, we have merge, and we have an A in the second, and we don't know where the N goes. I'm sorry, the N is at the end, and there's a P, which is not at the beginning. Well, I think that we're going to use all our letters today, everybody. Our last celebration today is the National Dog Show. It's a broadcast held usually after the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and more than 200 breeds of dogs complete in the show every year. That's just about half of the total breeds of dogs in the world. It's a packed 2-hour show of the actual event, which is a benched show, which means that breeders and spectators can see the dogs up close. They are judged on how closely they meet the criteria for their breed in appearance, structure, movement, and temperament. So they put them on a little podium, and they actually are the judges are checking everything from their stance to how their ears are, the way their tail is, everything. It's just amazing. Um, so National Dog Show broadcast. That's here in the United States, but you might be able to see it on YouTube. So that is all of our celebrations today. So we are going to Japan. Yes. So we have actually used all of the letters. So the rest of these should already be complete. So Japan, yes. So we have got all the letters used today. They're all grade. That I don't know why that makes me happy. So yes, Japan, source of anime. And we have Welsh, and then we have jaunt, and then we have often, and then we have junta. I think it's pronounced junta, and then we have an A, and then we have a Z and an M. A M A Z E. Amaze. We're going to get this puzzle done in record time today. And we've used all the letters, everybody. I don't know why that makes me happy. We have amaze. We have a DEX at the end with an I and an N. So it could be Nidex, which it can't be. So we're going to do index, index. And then we have imbue, imbue, imbue. And then we have feral. And well, I think that is absolutely ridiculous. That and yes. Sashi says it reminds me MasterCard is trying to push Japan to censor anime and manga at the source, denying payment access. Well, poo on MasterCard. Shame on them. Shame on them. That's all like I just uh it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And we have a feral. We have completed this puzzle in less than 30 minutes. And the words are woot, herd, Peggy, detox, grape, sober, vinyl with, bosom, pearl, droll, pinto, debust, fully, whirl, frown, meter later, shaw faced, dilly, trope, merge, Japan, wealth, jaunt, often, unta, I believe that's how that's pronounced, amaze, index, imbu, and the feral. Well, I hope Japan does not give in because that's ridiculous. That is just absolutely ridiculous. So we have completed this puzzle today in 48 minutes game time. So, wow, very, very good there. So let's see, what is our next thing that we have? Let me see, let me do that. Let me do that. So we are now going to do I keep thinking I worked on yesterday's show. So I keep thinking that today is the 29th and it's not. And I think, oh no, I messed up. Yes, Dadman, the dog show. So today in history, November 28th, what has happened throughout the years? There has been that push to try to get Japan to censor their anime, and it makes me mad. You know, um, don't look at it. Don't buy it. Don't read it. Don't watch it. If you don't like it, it's that simple. It's that simple. So, what has happened today? In 2023, a Virgin Airlines plane became the first to fly using 100% sustainable jet fuel. Flight VS 100, which flew from London to New York, used a sustainable fuel made from a blend of used cooking oils, tallow, and other waste products. While planes using sustainable jet fuel emit the same amount of carbon, their net carbon emissions are 70% lower. Very interesting. And not only that, it's using something that is it's produced, it's there. So, I think that's really kind of a cool, you know, um yes, Fallout Dave, I hope so. Um, there are things that I don't like, in anything, but I don't think that it should be censored. Well, there's a couple things that should be censored, um, uh, which anything involving minors, um, and inappropriate things, um, should not be allowed. Um, uh, yeah, this is could be a whole show. This could be a whole show. Um, but yes, but what they want to censor, no, should not be. Um, um, yes, I like that there are things I don't like. That's free speech. But yeah, no minor stuff. That's not speech. Yes, there are just certain things that are not acceptable. And like I say, this could become no longer a positive show if we start talking about all that stuff. But yes, um, yes, I will leave it at that. And we have Real Weight Nation, a blog of random stuff. Hello, Real Weight Nation. I hope you are doing well today, and I hope your Thanksgiving is going to be nice. So here we go. What is our next thing today? 2014, the teaser trailer for Star Wars: The Force Awakens was released. It first introduced the droid BB-8. And isn't that the one where everybody went to a movie? This movie had like the largest opening or something. It had a pretty big opening. I can't remember what it was, but people pretty much just went there, watched the Star Wars trailer, and then left. Was that one? I think that's so funny. But yeah, so that happened in 2014. And in 1990, Prime Minister of Britain, Margaret Thatcher, handed in her resignation to the Queen and stepped down after being Prime Minister for 11 years. God, 1990, how long ago was that? In 1964, NASA launched the Mariner 4 space probe on a mission to Mars. And today was a Red Planet Day. I wonder if they did that because of this. But yes, and we have learned so much about Mars that they're red because it's um, um, rust, basically, a rust dust. I'm a poet and don't even know it. Um, and let's see, in 1958, the U.S. SM-65 Atlas missile completed the first successful intercontinental ballistic missile launch. SM-65 Atlas missiles were already being deployed for full operational use within a year. By 1965, they were already outdated and replaced with newer, higher tech intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs. This was just the first of many Atlas missiles, with newer variants still in use today. Yes, Sashi says, yes, Star Wars: The Force Awakens, the beginning of the dark times. Yes. And the follow-up Dave says, I like watching the videos from Mars. We need to get terraforming technology going. Yes, true, uh, says Fallout Dave, the end of the real Star Wars. So today can be a day of mourning for all Star Wars fans. And in 1929, explorer Richard E. Byrd became the first person to fly over the South Pole. In 1920, the Irish Republican Army, or the IRA, ambushed British soldiers near Kilmichael in County Cork. They managed to kill 17 British personnel. on, change. There we go. In 1990, Lady Nancy Astor became the first woman to become a member of the British House of Commons. She was elected with a large majority, taking the place of her husband, Waldorf Astor, who moved into the House of Lords. And to everybody, if you would like what you're seeing, and if you can, um, you could support me by going over and buying me a cup of coffee, and there is the link. And Sashi, time for you to log out. You have a wonderful, wonderful rest, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. So, well, hopefully, we are going to go early shopping because it is Black Friday. We should get back by 10. But if we don't, I will absolutely tweet that out, and we will do the show when I do get home. So, well, I hope to see you tomorrow. In 1908, the Mariana coal mine in Pennsylvania exploded and killed 154 men. In 1895, the Chicago Times-Herald sponsored the United States' first ever car race, with the winning car going an average of 7 miles per hour. I think all I think everybody that's watching, I know Thanksgiving is sometimes a busy time for people this morning, but I thank you all that have taken time for me today and to be here and to visit with us. In 1893, women voted in a general election for the first time in New Zealand. And in 1843, England and France formally recognized Hawaii's independence. It is now celebrated each year as the state's Independence Day. So happy Independence Day, Hawaii. Aloha. In 1814, the Times of London was first issued. 1720, the female pirates Anne Bonny and Mary Read were found guilty of piracy. They were sentenced to death but were spared as it was found later that they were both pregnant. And in 1520, navigator Ferdinand Magellan began his exploration of the Pacific Ocean. Oh, you passed the point. Devin says, I think we passed the point of parade watching. Way too many commercials and dance numbers. Ugh. It's such a shame. That is such a shame. And our fact site, the factsite.com fun fact of the day. What is our fun fact for today? Let's see. In 1916, Cincinnati, Ohio built a subway system that ended up never being used. It is the most extensive unused subway system in the United States. Very, very interesting. So, very, very cool. So we have a birthday time. Birthday times today. Who was born on November 28th? Happy birthday to you. Today your birthdays land on Thanksgiving since Thanksgiving changes every year. The date is always the fourth Thursday of November. This year, you guys are Thanksgiving babies, so happy birthday to you all. And who do we have as our birthday celebrants today? Our first one is Karen Gillan. Karen Gillan is 37 years old. She's a talented Scottish actress and filmmaker, recognized for her versatile work in both British and American film and television. She first rose to fame for her portrayal of Amy Pond in Doctor Who. She successfully transitioned to Hollywood with notable roles in films like Oculus, the sitcom Selfie, and as Nebula in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. In addition to her acting career, she's received praise for her writing and the directing in The Party's Just Beginning. She's known for her diverse performances across different genres and continues to captivate audiences with her skills. And Fallout Dave says, Dadman, they need more big balloons for you to snipe. And yes, she is. I agree totally. We have Mary Elizabeth Winstead, an actress. We have Anna Nicole Smith, who passed away at 39 years. She was a prominent American model, actress, and television personality. She gained early fame as a Playboy centerfold and Playmate of the Year. Her modeling career extended to various fashion companies such as Guess, H&M, Lane Bryant, Conair, and Heatherette. Alongside her modeling success, she ventured into acting and television work. Her personal life, notably her marriage to billionaire J. Howard Marshall and subsequent legal battles over his estate, garnered significant media attention. Tragically, she passed away in 2007 due to a drug overdose. So, Anna Nicole Smith passed away at 39 years old. We have William Blake, an English poet, and Ed Harris, a film actor. Ed Harris is 74 years old today. He is an American actor and filmmaker known for his acclaimed performances in a wide range of film and television shows. He's received praise and award nominations for his work in movies such as Apollo 13, The Truman Show, Pollock, and The Hours. He's demonstrated his skills across various genres, with notable appearances in films like The Right Stuff, The Rock, A Beautiful Mind, and Snowpiercer. In addition to acting, he has also directed films such as Pollock and Appaloosa. He has made a mark in television as well with standout roles in Empire Falls, Game Change, and Westworld. Yes, a river dance is still a thing. I guess they're showing that in the parade. We have Alan Richson, 42 years old. Um, he first gained recognition as Aquaman on Smallville and starred in Blue Mountain State and Blood Drive. He also portrayed Hawk in Titans and currently plays the lead role in Reacher. In film, he's played Raphael in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reboot and appeared in The Hunger Games Catching Fire. He's directed and starred in Dark Web, Kakita 3301, which showcases his versatility. Yes, Devin says they need more balloons and they are carrying them low today, probably because of the weather. So Alan Ritchson, 42 years old today. We have Randy Newman. Randy Newman is 81, an American musician known for his distinctive singing style and clever, often satirical. Yes, Ritchson makes a believable Jack Reacher. Tom Cruise does not. I agree. Um, Randall Stewart Newman is his full name. He is an American musician known for his distinctive singing style and clever, often satirical lyrics. As a singer, songwriter, arranger, pianist, composer, and conductor, he has produced a diverse range of music with hits like Short People and You've Got a Friend in Me, which, if you watch Toy Story, you've heard that song. His success extends to film scores with notable work on Disney, Pixar films, and other movies. He is a multiple award winner, including Oscars and Grammys, and he is honored by various music institutions for his outstanding contributions to the industry. Newman has so many great songs, Pixar exactly, and even I Love LA. Our next person is Judd Nelson. Judd Nelson is 65 years old today. He's an American actor known for his diverse range of roles in films and television. His impressive acting career includes portraying iconic characters such as Hot Rod Rodimus Prime in the Transformers the movie, John Bender in The Breakfast Club, and Alec Newberry in St. Elmo's Fire. He has also showcased his talent in various other projects such as Cybernet Mutt, Billionaires Boy Club, New Jack City, Empire, and Suddenly Susan. With his captivating performances, he's established himself as a versatile and respected figure in the entertainment industry. We have Amy Garcia, who is an actress and writer. We have Jon Stewart, 62 years old, a versatile American entertainer celebrated for his roles as a comedian, writer, producer, director, political commentator, actor, and television host. He gained prominence as the esteemed host of The Daily Show on Comedy Central, where he received various accolades for his witty and astute commentary. In addition, he showcased his talents in movies, penned best-selling books, and overseen the production of several successful TV shows. Beyond his entertainment pursuits, he is renowned for his advocacy efforts in support of 9/11 first responders and war veterans. He utilizes his platform to champion significant causes. Jon Stewart, 62 years old today. And Daniel Henney, an American actor, he gained international recognition for his role as Dr. Henry Kim in the Korean drama My Lovely Samsoon. Yes, good show, by the way. He has starred in various films, including Seducing Mr. Perfect, X Men Origins Wolverine, and Big Hero 6. In television, he's appeared in Spring Waltz, Hawaii Five-O, Criminal Minds Beyond Borders, and joined the regular cast of Criminal Minds. His portrayal of Mandragoran in the 2021 adaptation of The Wheel of Time showcases his versatility and talent. Daniel Henney, 45 years old today. Gloria Graham, an actress. Trey Songz, a contemporary R&B singer. Berry Gordy, 95 years old today, a prominent American retired record executive producer, songwriter, film producer, and television producer. He is renowned as the founder of the Motown record label, overseeing its success as the highest earning African American business for decades. His contributions as a songwriter, including composing numerous chart topping hits for artists like Jackie Wilson, The Miracles, and The Contours. As a record producer, he's launched and nurtured the careers of legendary acts such as The Supremes, Marvin Gaye, and Stevie Wonder, all while meticulously shaping their public image and performances. His career has been recognized with inductions into prestigious institutions such as the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the National Medal of Arts, and the Kennedy Center honors. Berry Gordy, 95 years old today. And Martin Clunes. If you guys have ever watched Doc Martin, you know who this is. He's 63 years old today. A versatile English actor, director, and television presenter, he's achieved success through iconic roles such as Dr. Martin Ellingham in Doc Martin and Gary Strange in Men Behaving Badly. He is also known for narrating documentaries and hosting shows centered around animals, showcasing his diverse talents in the entertainment industry. He's recognized for his contributions to drama, charity, and the community in Dorset. He was honored with the OBE. With his talent and engaging on screen presence, he continues to captivate audiences. What's up, Doc? Yes. Doc Martin is a really good show if you guys ever get a chance to watch it. We have Richard Osman, a television presenter, Michael Blackson, an actor and comedian, and Paul Schaefer, who is 75 years old. He is a Canadian musician celebrated for his skills as a singer, keyboardist, composer, actor, author, comedian, and musical director. He rose to fame as David Letterman's sidekick and band leader on Late Night with David Letterman and The Late Show with David Letterman. He showcased his musical abilities and comedic talent throughout the show's duration. So Paul Schaefer, 75 years old. Yes, Doc Martin. Thought Doc Martin was a shoe that I do love Doc Martens, but no, this is a TV show. And Snorter Poopers, I like that show, and his co-star is as cute as a button. Yes. Um, I really enjoy that show. He truly was like a fish out of water. Um, a doctor that had had issues with blood, which made it kind of hard sometimes. That's why he was there. If I'm correct, I'm remembering it correctly, Snorter Poops. It's been a while since I've seen it. And Dadman says Beavis made a great Paul Schaefer. Well, you guys, if you like what you're watching, please hit that like button, subscribe, and share it out. If you don't like what you're watching, please hit a button, either one, and let me know so I can figure out how I can fix it. We have Summer Rae, an American professional wrestler. Um, she has also modeled, acted. She's done ring announcing, wrestling. She's managing and football. She gained prominence during her time in the WWE from 2011 to 2017 and in 2022, where she performed under the ring name Summer Rae. She's also appeared on reality TV shows Total Divas. She played for the Chicago Bliss in the Lingerie Football League. Currently, she works as an interviewer for BYB Extreme Fighting Series, showcasing her skills in the sports entertainment industry. And she is 41 years old today. We have Alfonso Cur- I don't know how to pronounce that last name. Curion, a highly acclaimed Mexican filmmaker with an impressive list of accomplishments. He's received numerous prestigious awards, including 5 Academy Awards, 7 BAFTA Awards, and 3 Golden Globe Awards. He made his debut with the romantic comedy Solo con tu pareja in 1991 and went on to direct successful films adaptations such as The Little Princess and Great Expectations. His breakthrough came with the critically acclaimed A Tuma Mama Tambien, followed by successful films like Harry Potter and The Prisoner of Azkaban, Children of Men, Gravity, and Roma, which earned him multiple Academy Awards, including Best Director. And Dadman says lingerie football is the best of both worlds, including football, seriously. And those women, they're serious about the sport. You don't think you're going there to watch, just gallivanting around the field. No, they're very serious about playing. They're athletes. So don't, yeah, don't go thinking you're just going to see like them romping around. We have Andrew Boguet, Australian basketball player, S. Apatha Murkison, a film actress, Johnny Simmons, an actor, Hope Lang, an actress, and Scarlett Pomers, 36 years old, a former American actress and singer known for her role as Naomi Wildman on Star Trek Voyager and also Kara Hart on Reba. She's released her debut EP, Insane, in 2010 with a successful career in both acting and music. She has showcased her talents and versatility on screen and in the music industry. So, Scarlett Pomers, 36 years old today. Stefan Zweig, one of the most translated writers in the 20s and 30s. Coleman Domingo, an actor. Joe Cole, another actor. Eric Wowen, a professional wrestler. Margaret Tudor, Queen Consort of Scotland. Ryan Quantine, an actor. Gary Hart, a politician. Claude Levi Strauss, an anthropologist. Sunny Mabry, an actress. And this name, which I cannot pronounce, apl.de.ap, also known as Alan Pineda Lindo, is a Filipino-American rapper, singer, and record producer. He is best known for being a founding member of the popular hip-hop group Black Eyed Peas. Through his collaboration with the Black Eyed Peas, he has achieved significant success, winning 6 Grammy Awards out of 16 nominations. His contributions to the group have helped shape their unique sound and contributed to their global success in the music industry. And he is 50 years old today. Janie Sibbett is an actress. Armando Iannucci, a satirist and a writer. Yaman Gautam, an Indian actress. Jean-Baptiste Lully, a French composer. John Galliano, a British fashion designer. Joe Dante, a director. He is, let's see, how old is he? 78 years old. He is an accomplished American film director, producer, editor, and actor, known for his unique blend of 1950s B movie style with 1960s radicalism and cartoon comedy. His notable films include Gremlins and its sequel, Piranha, The Howling, Explorers, Inner Space, The Burbs, Matinee, Small Shoulders, and Looney Tunes Back in Action. He has also worked on television projects such as The Second Civil War, Masters of Horror, Amazing Stories, Police Squad, and Hawaii Five-O. Joe Dante, 78 years old today. We have Marc-Andre Fleury, a Canadian professional ice hockey goaltender. Eamon Elliott, an actor. Nancy Mitford, a novelist and biographer. And Chase Elliott, a successful American stock car racing driver at 29 years old. He races full time in the NASCAR Cup Series for Hendricks Motorsports, driving the number 9 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1. He also competes part time in the NASCAR Xfinity Series for the same team. He made history by winning the 2014 Xfinity Series championship as a rookie and has continued to achieve success in the Cup Series, winning the championship in 2020. He is recognized for his prowess on road courses and has earned an impressive 19 career wins. Chase Elliott, 29 years old today. Jarvis Landry, a football player. Sam Pittman, an American football coach. Rita Mae Brown, a writer. Laura Antonelli, an Italian film actress. Matt Cameron, a musician, 62 years old, recognized for his exceptional drumming abilities. He rose to fame as a drummer for Soundgarden and later joined Pearl Jam in 1998, becoming a pivotal member of both bands. He's contributed to numerous studio albums and tour for these bands, as well as being part of Temple of the Dog and other side projects. His talent has earned him accolades, including being ranked among the greatest drummers by Rolling Stone and being inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Pearl Jam. Matt Cameron, 62 years old today. And Barbara Morgan is an American teacher and former NASA astronaut. She was chosen as the backup to Krista McAuliffe for the 1986 STS-51L mission on the Space Shuttle Challenger. Despite the Challenger tragedy, she persevered in her training and later served as a mission specialist on the STS 118 on August of 2007. She made history as the first teacher to journey to space, playing a crucial role in NASA's Teacher in Space program and making significant contributions to space exploration. And she is 73 years old today. This is so hard to believe it's been that long. We have Chameleonaire, a rapper. Stephanie Ware, an actress. Charlotte Jackson, a journalist. Manuel I. Komnenos, an emperor. Alexander Block, a poet. Yulia Levchenko, a high jumper. Hong Taiji, an emperor. Anton Rubinstein, a pianist. Rostin Batmanglij, a founding member of the rock band Vampire Weekend. Amelia Schul, an actress. Charles Austin, 69 years old, a prominent American painter, sculptor, illustrator, muralist, and teacher, known for his contributions to the Harlem Renaissance. He was a key figure in the art scene of New York City's Harlem neighborhood. He made history as the first African American supervisor for the Works Progress Administration Federal Art Project. He created impressive murals at notable locations such as the Harlem Hospital and the Golden State Mutual Life Insurance Building. Additionally, his bust of Martin Luther King Jr. was the first African American image displayed at the White House in 1990. Charles Austin, 69 years old when he passed away. We have Paul Warfield, an American football player, Esha Gupta, an actress, Ernie Ladd, a professional football player and wrestler, Lalia Scala, an architect and actress, which I just find very interesting. She was a trailblazing Austrian American architect who transitioned to a successful acting career. So she was one of the first women architects in Austria and the first female member of the Austrian Association of Engineers and Architects. And let's see, how old was she? 98? 98 years old when she passed away? Gato Barberi, a saxophonist, 83 years old when he passed away. He is from Argentina. He's a jazz tenor saxophonist known for his influential role in the free jazz movement of the 60s. He rose to prominence during this period and gained recognition for his unique style and emotive live shows. He transitioned to Latin jazz in the 70s and continued to showcase his musical talents and distinctive voice. His nickname Gato, which means cat in Spanish, became emblematic of his dynamic and heartfelt music expression, leaving a lasting legacy in the jazz genre. Dave Durison, an American football player, Angelica Ross, a business person, Bernice is 53 years old, a well-known Norwegian musician, part-time music journalist, and online radio host, recognized for his contributions as one half of the black metal duo Dark Throne. His experience covers a range of roles in the music industry, including drumming, songwriting, bass and guitar playing, and providing vocals for different metal bands. His career is characterized by his deep understanding of metal music, advocacy for underground bands, commitment to the DIY ethos, and avoidance of commercial influences in the music industry. 53 years old today. Zivert, a Russian singer, Jose Trevino, a baseball player, Michael Ritchie. Michael Ritchie is 62 years old when he passed away, a film director, producer, and writer known for his work on films with comical or satirical themes. He achieved commercial success directing sports movies like Downhill Racer and The Bad News Bear, as well as comedies such as Fletch and The Golden Child. He was praised for his ability to blend humor with social commentary, particularly evident in films like The Candidate and Smile. Throughout his career, he left a lasting impact on the film industry with his unique storytelling style and diverse range of product projects. Michael Ritchie passed away at 62 years old. Omar Sharif Jr., an actor and model. Alfonso the 12th of Spain, which he was a king. David Rigetti, a baseball player. Louise Bourgeon, an actress. Marion Green, a basketball player. Roy Urquhart, an army officer. Shane Hart, an actor. Jake Miller, a rapper and record producer. Barbie Chacon, a boxer. And James Allen, passed away at 47 years old, a British philosophical writer who made significant contributions to the self help genre. He is renowned for his inspirational books and poetry, which have a lasting impact on readers and inspired many other authors in the motivational and self help space. His most famous work, As a Man Thinketh, which was published in 1902, remains widely read and continues to influence individuals seeking personal growth and self improvement. His legacy as a pioneer of the self help movement endures throughout his timeless writings. So we have this man to thank for all the self help books that are in the bookstore and at the library. So James Allen passed away at 47 years old. And we have Agnieszka Holland, a director and screenwriter, and I apologize for probably mispronouncing that name. Alberto Moravia, an Italian novelist. Michael Berger, a singer-songwriter. Keith Miller, a cricketer. Eric K. Shinseki, 82 years old. Um, He was a retired United States Army general known for his distinguished military career. He served as the 34th Chief of Staff of the Army from 1999 to 2003. He later, as the 7th United States Secretary of Veterans Affairs between 2009 and 14. He is a decorated veteran of the Vietnam War. He received multiple awards for his valor, including 3 Bronze Star medals and 2 Purple Hearts. He holds the distinction of being the first Asian American 4-star general and Secretary of Veterans Affairs. Eric K. Shinseki, 82 years old today. Maria Elena Lass, an actress. Magnus, Magnus Nilsson, a renowned Swedish chef, 41 years old, and he is known for his work at the acclaimed restaurant Favakan in Sweden, where he served as head chef until its closure in 2019. Prior to Favakan, he gained experience at prestigious French establishments such as L'Estrance and Le Perge. Under his leadership, Favakan garnered international recognition, ranking as the 57th best restaurant in the world and earning 2 Michelin stars in 2016. His innovative approach to Nordic cuisine and dedication to showcasing local ingredients has solidified his reputation as a culinary trailblazer. Magnus Nilsson, 41 years old today. The Swedish chef. Yes, bork, bork, bork. Oh my goodness. We have a Shyam, a singer, Henry Hazlitt, a journalist, and we have a Gabrielle Suzanne de Villeneuve, 70 years old when she died. She's a French novelist known for her contributions to fairy tales and literatures. She was influenced by prominent writers such as Madame d'Aulnoy and Charles Perrault. Villeneuve gained recognition for her original story of La Belle et la Bête, published in 1740. This tale was the earliest known version of Beauty and the Beast. It showcased her talent for storytelling and creativity. So, Gabrielle Suzanne de Villeneuve, 70 years old. How cool is that? We have Martina Stella, an actress. Um, Crystal V, a Thai actress, model, and a producer. Albert W. Tucker, a mathematician. Peter Chan, a film director and producer. And Kevin Cordon, a badminton player from Guatemala. He is known for his impressive list of achievements. He is at 38 years old. He has won multiple titles in. Yes, you missed the Swedish chef. You did miss the Swedish chef, Dad man. Magnus Nilsson, an actual Swedish chef. Now we are on Guatemalan badminton players. 38 years old, he's won multiple titles in prestigious competitions like the Pan American Games, Pan Am Championships, and Central American and Caribbean Games, or Caribbean Games, sorry. His career spans 5 Olympic Games, cementing his status as a prominent figure in the global badminton scene. His consistent presence and exceptional performance on the international stage demonstrates his dedication and skill as a professional athlete. Kevin Cordon, 38 years old today. And Henry Bacon, 57 years old when he passed away, an accomplished American architect recognized for his involvement in the design and construction of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. Throughout his career, he oversaw numerous engineering and design projects, showcasing his talent and expertise. The Lincoln Memorial, his notable final project, was completed from 1915 to 1922, stands as a masterpiece and a testament to his classical architectural style and meticulous attention to detail. His significant contributions to the architectural field are widely acclaimed and enduringly valued. And Damon says, LOL, from Swedish chefs to Guatemalan badminton players. Wow, what a difference. Yes, I try to it depends on whose birthdays they are. Sometimes that doesn't happen. And we have a Carla Diaz, an actress. So that is our birthdays for today. I hope you all enjoyed them. Our next thing is you got it. Know it. It is memes. Um, it is an hour and 31 minutes into the show, 11:31 in my neck of the woods, which is the East Coast of the United States. And I am so glad you all are here. We have, let's see here, we have 7 people on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. We have 14 votes, and we have dressing and stuffing is still in the lead with mashed potatoes seconds, and there is now a tie. They both have got a vote. Cranberries and green bean casserole have both gotten votes. I thank all of you that are here. Let's see how many likes we have quickly here. I have to refresh the screen to do that. We have 11 likes. Thank you so much for that. So it is now time for memes. You all know, especially if you live in the United States, today is Thanksgiving. So we are doing a Thanksgiving memes today. And tomorrow is Black Friday. So we are doing a Black Friday memes tomorrow. If you guys, if you're not in this country and do not know what Black Friday is, Black Friday, it's called Black Friday because it's a day when most retail businesses hope to change their accounting ledgers from red, which means they're losing money, to black, which means that they are now in the positive. They are making money. It is one of the biggest shopping days in the United States. So, yes, we get to go and watch that, and we are actually gonna go to the Lego store, tomorrow morning. So that shall be fun. That shall be fun. But today we're gonna talk about Thanksgiving memes. So here we go. Oh, wait, and before talking about Thanksgiving, here we go. If you are thankful, for this show and for the content that I do, and you are able to, I would I would, I ask that you can support me by buying me a cup of coffee. You can go to this link here. You can buy me 1 cup of coffee. You can buy me a bunch of cup of coffees. You can buy me a monthly cup of coffee. Whatever you would like, if you can. Um, so, um, just throwing that out there, if that's something that you would like to do. I have 2 people that are buying me monthly cups of coffee, and it is greatly appreciated. Yes, so wake up super early and run with the bulls. Yes. So, something meaningful. Thanksgiving memes today. No need to post your Thanksgiving food. We're all eating the same thing. Absolutely. I'm sure we'll have turkey, there'll be ham, there'll be stuffing, green bean casserole, blech, cranberries, mashed potatoes, probably sweet potatoes or candy jams, which I wish they would just make sweet potatoes. But they put brown sugar and marshmallows on top and make them sickening sweet. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to be able to eat today, but I will definitely be eating some turkey. Thanksgiving. No, I didn't forget the happy, Mr. Grumpy Cat. Like morning. Eat ham. morning, my thoughts and prayers go out to everyone who has to do the dishes. Yes, I am hearing the echo from Dadman's phone. So I'm stopping and listening to myself. Oh my gosh, I sound horrible. Oh well. You only like me for my breasts. Once again, another booby joke, and Stunning is not here. You only like me for my breasts. Yes. No, I don't. I like your legs. I like your legs and thighs. That's what I like you for. I don't I don't particularly care for white meat. A lot of times I feel it's too dry. I like the part that they exercise with, and it's all legs and thighs for me. I'm a leg and thigh person. I came in like a butterball. That's so stupid. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, I'm not explaining it. Skinny turkey tees, $10. No, you don't want to kill me. Look at me. I'm all skin and bones. Best $10 I ever spent. Tell me when it's over. I don't know. Turkey tacos sound kind of good. That gives me a new idea how to use turkey. Maybe that wasn't a good idea, huh? Hmm. I can't eat another bite. Oh, look! Pie. Yes. My grandfather always said that you cut pies and they're cut in a wedge so they can fit into all the spots in your stomach. They can just wedge themselves in there. So you always can have room for pie. Brace yourself. Pictures of Thanksgiving food are coming. And yes, a dad man has gotten pies. Yes, he has. James Bond will return in Butterball. Yes. Yes. Ate too much on Thanksgiving? It was worth it. Yeah, I am too. Cringing from the thought of fried turkeys, LOL. Yeah, me too. Me too. I don't always drink my Thanksgiving dinner, but when I do, it's the fourth Thursday in November. Yes. Yes. Well, that actually there was a day which is Drinksgiving, which is yesterday. So sometimes, to help it get through. So I'm actually looking to see what's doing a quick looky here to see if there's anybody that's going to be streaming. Let's see. Some of these are so difficult to find. Okay, so I know what I'm going to do here. Let me find a dish. Let me get the. Sorry, everybody. Wanted to. Uh, I didn't get. I'm sorry. I wanted to get this ready here. So here we go. Okie doke. Yes, the frog ate too many flies. He had Thanksgiving flies for for uh for Thanksgiving. Something's up. The farmer just unfriended me on Facebook. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. They do what? Then stuff what into where? Oh, hell no. I am out. Oh, NBC just had the music fell on the singers. Oops. Oopsie, oopsie. That's what happens with live programming. This one's too funny. I love this. And here we go. Can't wait to make a huge Thanksgiving dinner so my child can eat one roll. Oh, that really sucks. I know. Yeah, that's why you have to just stick it out there. And so those are our memes for today, everybody. It is 1:41 into the show. And let me remove that because we're not going to go there yet. I want to thank I want to thank everybody who helps support my show, who helps support Dadman and support Anglo. I really, I truly, truly do appreciate you. I look forward to these days. Um, Not every day do I come into, I will tell you, not every day do I come into this show in a good frame of mind. Sometimes there's a lot of stuff I'm thinking about. Um, and you guys help me out. And this show helps me out. Um, I don't want people to think positivity means that you have to always be happy because life happens and sometimes things happen. But we can try to have a positive outlook on life. And that's what I do try to do. But I thank each and every one of you for coming here, for taking time out of your Thanksgiving day to listen to the show, whether you're lurking or you actively comment. I do truly thank each and every one of you um, who are here. And I don't think we every thank people enough. We're thankful, but we don't tell people. But I really, really am. I'm thankful for each and every one of you. And I did want to take today to tell you that. So thank you. So our show is ending for today, so you guys can get on with your Thanksgiving day if you're here in the United States. If not, you can get on with your Thursday. So, yes, my morning musings with Mrs. Dadman Walking are Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. We do puzzles, birthday celebration, means this days in history, and we just have a good time. And so, I hope you guys can join me Monday and Friday at 10 a.m. While you're here, I hope other people come and join me. I thank you guys for joining me, and most of you are pretty consistent. So, thank you so much for that. Also, tonight. Yeah, tonight. It's Thursday. Oh my gosh, tonight around 5 p.m. I'm hoping it'll be 5 p.m. But if it's not, I am going to be with fam. We're going to be at Dadman's family. So if I'm a little late, I'll be a little late. But I am absolutely doing this show tonight. I also have my block party on Tuesday at 1 p.m. I do impromptu build tunes. Follow me on Twix, Threads, and Discord to find out when they are. Dadman has Late Night with Dadman Friday at 10 p.m. I forgot to put the show. Oh, I have got to. Nope, 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 nope. I've got to look. Okay, I've got to. I'm going to do something here. I got to go all the way to the beginning because I have got to promote this. I thought I had put it here and I didn't. So here we go. Tonight, tonight at 8 p.m. after my build show. We have a Fortnite Back to the Beginning with Dadman and Angelo. That's tonight at 8 p.m. on Dadman's channel. They're going to be playing Fortnite, and Dadman's going to talk about his map that he absolutely loves. how it all started, and everything. So that is after my build stream. Dadman is going to be doing a fortnight stream with Angelo. So you guys, I hope you can go to that and watch it. I'm sure it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful evening. So that is tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern time. Now let me zip all the way back over here to where I need to be. Okay. And on the Fridays, a late night with Dadman. That's Fridays at 10 p.m. He's also has his Saturday college football scoreboard show, which is a wrapping up, if I understand. College football is coming to an end. This Tuesday at 9 p.m., he's doing a Packers and Lions face off with Dadman, Rennie L, and JT Kirk. That is Tuesday at 9 p.m. This Tuesday, December 10th, at the movies with Daisy Blossom, and they're going to be talking about Battleship. If you'd like to support me, you can go to Kofi.com and buy me a cup of coffee. You can buy me one cup of coffee. You can buy me multiple cups of coffee, a big cup of coffee. You can buy me a monthly cup of coffee. However, you can, if you're able, you can support me there. You can also go to Throne.com and check out my creators wish list and gift me something there. I have Lego builds. I have stuff for my streaming. I just have a bunch of different stuff there. So yes, you can check both of those out at Mrs.DadmanWalking55. If you got mail and want to send it, you can send it to our P.O. Box 26603, Jacksonville, Florida 32226. You can send it to me, Dadman, or Angelo, my youngest, who is a streamer on Twitch. My streams and VODs, YouTube at Mrs.DadmanWalking55, Twitch, Mrs. Dadman Walking, social media, Twix at MDadmanWalking, Threads at Mrs. Dadman Walking 55, no punctuation, and Discord Mrs. Dadman Walking, no punctuation, no number. Now, if you'd like to be part of the server, go over there, friend request me on Discord, and I will send a request. If you don't want to be on my server and just want to be a friend over there, you can go over there, friend request me, I'll accept it. I will still send you a link to the server. You do not have to join. I will not be upset if you don't join. But I just do that just as it's just easier than having to guess. Let's check out the poll and we will end it for today. Let's come on up here. Let's see. 15 votes. Everything has gotten the vote, so that kind of makes me happy. I like this side dish best. Stuffing has won with 60%, mashed potatoes is 27%, and cranberries and green bean casserole are, well, they say 26%. And cranberries and green bean casserole are 6%. With 15 votes, thank you all that voted. Thank you, 6 people that are still watching. And thank you for the total of 12 likes. Thank you so, so much for that. I am going to okay. So Yarn Witch is playing Chicken. Let me make sure I get the name right. Is playing Chicken Invaders Thanksgiving Edition. Let me get to make sure I have the link here. So here we go. Go over there and show some love to Yarn Witch. She is absolutely fantastic. If you haven't subscribed, go over there and subscribe. And check it out. She is a hoot. So, on that note, I will say, see you next time. I'll see you around 5 o'clock. And remember to be kind, to show love. You're not promised tomorrow. So, go to bed with no regrets. And most of all, I wish you peace. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. whatever time it is in your neck of the woods, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And for those of you that are in the United States, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, drama free Thanksgiving this year. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.